Hi, Sherry. I'm so glad you can make it. Sorry, my hands are so cold.
Me too.
I'm glad you could be here and that you could come in today. It was good talking with you on the telephone. I'm eager to know about you and what brought you to this point.
Okay. Um, I am a single mom. I have 3 daughters, teenagers and a tween, and
I am a lot of women in the house.
Yes. We'll talk about hormones later, but I'm also Latina, and I've been working as an addictions counselor for the last 12 years at a particular clinic. However, I've just been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which stems from these horrible headaches that I've had. And so it's been hard for me to get to work. And I'm having a lot of anxiety about losing my job because I have a hard time getting up and getting out on time. And
do you think the waking up is due to I'm having trouble waking up?
Is because I can't get to sleep because of the
pain. Insomnia and the headache.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have terrible insomnia. But even before this, I had depression and anxiety from my divorce. So, also being middle-aged, at the time 46. Yeah. Perimenopause has started. And so the hormonal changes. There's so many things happening, too many changes for me. And, I need some method to cope with it all. Help me calm down and find a way to live with the new normal.
The new norm. Okay. So all of these, this sounds overwhelming.
It is overwhelming.
And difficulty sleeping, not being able to get up in your job. Tell me about how your employers are working with you on this.
Well, they understand all the I've been through this past year. However, they still want a certain level of productivity.
Yes. Yes.
And if I can't get there on time, or when I get there, I am in a fog of pain, either pain or not being able to think properly. I feel like I don't know what's causing this cognitive fog.
And it could be a number of things. It could be the combination of drugs that you're on,
life circumstance, hormones. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Now, is it a Dr. Lamb that you're working with?
Yeah.
For your medication?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to, maybe you can find a way to explain for that.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that we talked about on the phone, Jerry, is your experience with mindfulness and Buddhist practices, which is what I'm suggesting we might try here today. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me a little bit about your background in that and how that was for you?
Well, a few years ago, I found a book by an author, Thomas Rodron, and that introduced me to mindfulness and to Tibetan Buddhism. And I found a meditation group, which it worked out. My girls were younger. I guess I would take them to their chorale rehearsal, and I go to meet with the group once a week. And I think that's when I felt the best about myself, about well, I was definitely calmer. I felt healthier, less stressed. And it was helping me feel better with a crumbling marriage.
And you're not doing that now?
No, I haven't been. That group disbanded, and I haven't found a new group. Plus, with the divorce, all I was doing was going to attorneys, mediators, gathering information, and just taking kids to counseling.
It sounds stressful.
It was a lot of work. Plus, I got sick and lost a lot of weight.
And now, Gina, how is your self-esteem?
Pretty low.
Yeah.
Pretty low. I don't feel that I'm doing well in any area of my life. With this fibromyalgia thing, I'm very demoralized. So I need to find a way to cope.
And you sound on the edge of lots of emotions today.
Mm-hmm.
Frustrated and a little melancholy. I'm wondering if we could try something together today. It's along the lines of the mindfulness training that you've already had, and that you bring here. And I think that strength that you already bring would really help you in learning about this mindfulness-based therapy.
Okay.
It's a thought therapy, it's a cognitive therapy. And you're familiar with that as a counselor. So what I'd like to do is just run through a couple of things with you that you might find familiar. And first I want to read one thing to you about this, his name is Bodhipaksa, his name, his chosen name. It's about Metta Bhavana. Are you familiar with that? Have you ever heard of that? It's a mindfulness practice that works with emotion.
Metta and with
metta, loving kindness.
Okay. Metta. Okay.
So, let's see. How about if you just maybe sit as we're going to proceed into the loving kindness meditation and just listen to this. It's very interesting.
Okay.
I think you might, it might connect with some things that you already know. So, he talks about cultivating seeds of emotion. An awareness of our emotions helps nourish us so that loving kindness can flourish. As we stand back from our emotions in meditation, simply observing them, we find that negative emotions begin to subside and that positive emotions can flourish. And he talks about the intelligence inherent in this awareness, that we recognize that negative emotions are unsatisfactory because they lead to suffering. And then, so this practice helps withdraw from them. And in turn, you're using the loving kindness meditation to, and the enriching nature of positive emotions to kind of push that others out. And so you're making more of a space for the positive. And then the positive begins to grow. Okay. So, does that make sense?
I'm ready to try anything that'll help. And I know that meditation works.
You know meditation works. Maybe coupling with this. You sound weary when you talk about all these things that you're dealing with right now.
Right.
So let's give this a try.
Okay.